Okay, let's get the elephant out of the room. Yes, I am sitting in a car. I'll talk about it after, but yes, I got a new car. My lease was up. I talked about it before, but I didn't get the same car. So you can see it's a new background. We'll talk about it at the end of the video because I know people love to be nosy. But anyway, I wanted to go to Nothing Bundt Cakes. It's the first thing I did after getting it. So we got to christen the car with some Nothing Bundt Cakes. But this is Nothing Bundt Cakes new sweet coconut snowflake. There's no sweet in that. I don't know why I said sweet. I got a couple of other things because I can't go to one place and just get one thing because I'm not built that way. So anyway, let's get into this one. Let's try this one out. Hopefully I don't spill too many crumbs because when I traded in my lease, I forgot to take the tray out. So I have to get a new tray. One thing at a time, right? So again, this is the coconut snowflake. Here comes the sun. Sun is so annoying, bro. I know you need it to like survive and everything because, you know, it'd be really bad if we didn't have it, but it gets really annoying when you be trying to make videos and the sun's just like big ass shadow. But that's the way it works. Let's try this out. Coconut snowflake. We got this right this time. Hopefully I don't spill this over my car too damn much because I don't get it detailed yet, but I remember to get a fork this time. The old man taste buds have fully kicked in at this point at my big age because I love coconut stuff. This is delicious. Coconut flakes all through it. And the cream or the icing is also coconut flavored. A little sweet, but they let the coconut shine for itself. And there's also, you can see it on the bottom, like baked in coconut flakes on the bottom as well. So it gives it kind of like this, try and get to the bottom, there we go. Toasted coconut vibe. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. And of course, they'll get rid of it. I realize now there's probably only like, really like 4 elite Nothing Bundt cakes to me. I like their cakes, but the flavors I like, there's like 4 or 5 elite. This is one of them. Yeah. Let me just get one more. I want to get to that little custard stuff that's on the bottom right here. Yeah, I ate half this thing. I gotta put this away. My goodness. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm giving it a 9. It's not my favorite one I've ever done, but it is good. And if you're a coconut person, think so too. Let's try one of these. This is the chocolate chip. It's a flavor that I think I've only gotten once. And I'm trying to see, because I keep saying there's only 4 or 5. I want to see if there's actually more than that. So I'm trying to retry some of the flavors that I wouldn't normally get. Chocolate chip. Again, I asked for this. It's good. I can't get mad at this. There's a ton of chocolate chips in here. In the cake. And it's got just like some vanilla icing on the top. This is the one that reminds me of the old KFC cakes that they had. And I used to love those because I'm biting into chocolate chips on every single bite. And that's a major play. So with that being said, I feel like this one would be even better if you heat it up for a little bit and get those chocolate chips just a little melty. You just have to be careful because the icing on here is going to melt if you care about that. But I think this would be even better warm. But it still isn't one that I would normally order. I still think it's good, as you can see. I just think there's better. But that one for me gets a 7. Heat it up, you might be able to bring it up a little bit. But as I'm eating it, I'll give it a 7. Finally, I feel like I'm just going to keep trying this until I love it. Oreo cookies and cream. It might be today. It might be every time. Damn, this one's look how much Oreos is in there this time. It's usually not that much. Did I just want to get this because I like eating it? Yeah. If you like Oreos, you'll love this one. And normally they don't load you up with as many crushed Oreos. When I say crushed, they're Oreo chunks. They're not just like the cookie part that they try to ground up real fine. Just crushed, like somebody crushed it with their hand. That's delicious, bro. Yeah. This is another one, though. If you heated it up, I think it'd be even better. But as is, this is fire. Fire. Okay, last bite. I just got a big-ass Oreo Makes it even better. Top 5 flavor. And then also gets a 9. It just depends on my mood on which ones I would like better, to be honest. But I always like getting this one. I had to try me a cookies and cream one too. Okay, so let's talk about it. Y'all, well, this might be the first time you're seeing my videos, but people who've been here long enough, you know I'm really not the type of person that likes to talk about anything, ever. But I know a lot of people are, for lack of better words, a lot of y'all be nosy. Like, y'all be trying to ask questions and stuff like that. And just because of the way I'm built, I don't really be talking about my personal stuff. And that includes, like, what I have, cars I have, whatever I have. And I say cars, like, I have one car. This is my only car. But since I'm be sitting in this for the foreseeable future, I did buy a new car. As you can see, the interior is different, so I can't really get away with telling y'all I didn't. But I wanted to get something that I've wanted for a while. I've always been a fan of, like, German cars, but not BMWs. So this is an Audi. It's a Q7, which is a 3-row SUV. The back seats are down. I know a lot of people thought that I was in a freaking minivan in my other videos. It was a Kia Telluride. Some people got it right, but I never like to talk about it. But it was a Kia Telluride. I loved that car, but, you know, it's been 3 years, and that's like when you got to hand it in. And when it did, I just wanted something different. And Audi has always been the type of cars that I've wanted, but to be perfectly honest, I couldn't get. So I knew that when it was time. As soon as I sat in this thing, I was like, let's start the paperwork. I'm not one of them people, so I was like, let's start the paperwork. But it's a Q7, like I said, has everything that I want to. And that's pretty much it. But I know people are going to ask, so I figured I'd tell y'all. I don't really like to go into too much stuff, but as always, man, I appreciate y'all. You know, it's not lost on me that this is like a job that people don't consider a real job. But even with that being said, I do work really hard at it to make sure that I put out content constantly. When something comes out new, I try to get it. You know, we're going to be traveling soon and all that good stuff. And, you know, most people go more and gravitate towards TikTok, but I've always been, I consider myself a YouTuber. I enjoy making longer videos as opposed to like those short 60-second ones that people like take a bite and they're like, good, 6 out of 10. Like, I like to explain things. I like details. So I consider myself a YouTuber. YouTube is my main job, in my opinion, because it's the one that, for people who don't know how like all this stuff works, YouTube, I know there's a lot of aspiring content creators out there. I'm going to tell you this right now. Make sure if you want to do this for a living that you get on YouTube and just don't make short for it. If your objective is to like make this your full-time job, YouTube is the one that will be the most lucrative. Don't just do it for the money, but shorts don't pay. TikTok pays, but not like YouTube. I'm just telling you, per views and all that other stuff. So yeah, I've been at dealership all morning and we got it. We're good. And that's it. I just wanted to tell her because I know people be, oh, also, I noticed that I had this on my ring finger in a couple of videos. This is not a wedding ring, bro. Like, it's just a ring. I have an Oreo ring and a wedding ring. I've explained this more, but people still think, like, I'm not married. If I was, I probably wouldn't tell you, but I'm not, okay? I'm just telling y'all. A lot of times what happens is when I'm doing things, I'll fidget, and I start to do this. I almost bought this because I fidget with it, and sometimes I just will put it on my ring finger, and then I'll forget it's there because it's just like this little silicone ring, and sometimes it just be there. So I see these comments, people going, oh, when did you get married? Bro, I make videos every day. When the hell would I get married and y'all wouldn't know about it? Unless I recorded 10 videos in a day, which I don't. I make a video every day. So there you go. I'm not married. Not saying I'll never get married. Not saying anything. I just don't talk about that kind of stuff. But there's no marriage license. There's no marriage. Okay? So leave me alone. I don't like talking about personal stuff, but y'all nosy as hell. Appreciate y'all for watching. And as always, there's no outro on this channel.